Woodstock, 94. I get there with my guitar, but my mother leaves immediately with it. There's just too much mud. I place my large knapsack down in the center of everything. Blues Traveler opens the show. Popper's harmonica sets a joyous tone. In the midst of 350,000 people, I'm alone. Although I befriend this fellow or that, in the blink of an eye, they are easily enveloped. My momentary soulmates disappearing forever. Those Jesus replicas playing into my lost Mary Magdalene. My knapsack is filled with rainbow clothes, true Woodstock clothes. I become a mud person more than once. Photographers take lots of pictures of me, and people from newspapers interview me. History is being made, and I'm one of the ingredients. I first let the mud wash over me at night when 9 Inch Nails comes on. People are sliding and dancing in the mud, and every once in a while chanting, "Mud people, mud people, mud people." I wander near and far. I hurry to meet my friend out back, down by the North Stage. He's doing lighting for it. At 11 p.m., like we said, he's tall and beautiful. Looks like Rudolph Nureyev from some faraway country. Near the South Stage, we lay and wrestle passionately for a bit, never removing our clothes. I take off all my jewelry, one ring at a time. I throw each into the darkness. This is before the rain. This lover rains down upon me, showering me with kisses. We caress as if dancing. We move in slow motion, and for a moment, time stands still. Then we continue walking. Delight is performing on the South Stage. I manage to climb up on stage during their act, but by the time I'm thrown down by security, I've lost my long-haired, green-eyed lover to the throngs, never to see him again. I give away money, a camera, clothes. I'm dematerializing myself. I take off my motorcycle boots in the mosh pit, never to retrieve them again. The next day I get muddy and dance with Superboy. I nickname him that because he reminds me of a wholesome young superhero. Later at the outdoor showers, when I'm washing off the mud to reveal my naked, cold body, I notice a young Puerto Rican boy has approached and is standing directly beside me, ogling me, his eyes asking me to befriend him. Well, who knows if he's Puerto Rican? He's brown-skinned with straight, scraggly black hair, and he makes me think of Mowgli, my height or a little taller. I locate my knapsack for clothes. I give Superboy my lavender batik leggings and my lavender t-shirt. Now he really looks like a comic book superhero. Mowgli and I take to each other. There's an instant connection, and we spend the whole day walking, arm in arm, and Superboy and a couple of other guys tagging behind. Later that night, we get in through the side entrance of the North Stage, which is reserved for the press, just in time to catch the red-hot chili peppers. It's cold, and Mowgli holds me in his arms in front of him, a blanket around us. Candles are passed out, and we light ours. The chilies come out with giant light bulbs on their heads. Anthony Kiedis comes out in black satin boxer shorts. The night sky is filled with millions of twinkling stars, and I feel all tingling with my lover boy. Live performs, selling the drama. The next day, I find myself touching distance from the stage for Joe Cocker. It's hot and sunny, and someone is hosing the crowd down, but it isn't enough water. Suddenly, I'm on stage again, just before Blind Melon comes on. But I get carried back by security to where the medical tent is set up. On stage, I had mimed shooting myself in the head. Now I'm pretending to be dead, something to do with Jim Morrison and faking my own death. Somehow I want out of this whole trip. I say, put me in a coffin and nail the box shut. No wonder the Haitian voodoo psych doctor won't let me leave. I pull the IV out of my hand and take my stupid hospital gown off. I want to look like a normal person, not some patient. So I clad myself in a white sheet, wrapping it around me African style. Then I take another sheet and wrap it around my head to form a turban. Apparently this look isn't working for me. Now they're carting me off to Benedictine Hospital to be locked up? What the fuck? They're strapping me onto a stretcher in the back of an ambulance. Where are you taking me? I ask the paramedics. And when I find out where I'm headed, I'm a little more than pissed off. That little fat black man with the scared face of an owl lied to me. I hit the hospital looking like the sheep queen. But I play things real cool. I'll be damned if they think they can do this to me, especially not in the middle of fucking Woodstock 94. When the doctor comes in to examine my brain, I remain calm, saying that there's been a misunderstanding and that in no way, shape, or form am I having any suicidal ideations or intentions of killing myself, and really I don't. A couple of hours later, I find myself headed back to the concert on a bus that the hospital has provided for me. I arrive in my pure white outfit amidst all the dirt and mud. Crosby, Stills, and Nash are going on. People are thinking I'm someone rather important, and I get some nods. All hail, Queen of Sheets. Shortly after that, I locate my knapsack, which is exactly where I left it. I change into something a little more mud-worthy. There's an interesting feeling of catharsis at that moment. Let the mud dance begin! As evening sets in, several mudmen whisk me up onto their shoulders and carry me around like I'm a princess. Now I'm Princess Mud. The liberation is actually rather elegant. Late that night, Sheryl Crow sings, "Run, baby, run," as I head back to where I think I can camp and sleep dryly. I carry my heavy backpack on my back, walking what feels like several miles, treading daringly over broken Budweiser bottle bits, and God knows whatever else lurks beneath the 4 inches of brown slime. I struggle, setting up my tent in the dark, and then try to fall asleep, cold and curled up. I think about all my fruitless searching, as Peter Gabriel resonates in the distance with a powerful live version of "Your eyes, the light, the heat, your eyes, the light, the heat," in the distance. Sunday morning, I let my feet lead me in the direction of the music. I dance my way to the north stage, where several women in white are on stage singing, "I'll take you there, oh, suck it now." Gospel-like, not phony. And as I approach, it comes back to me. This was the vision. It was a dream I had when I was 8. Those beautiful black women on stage, they took me there to a place where no tears are shed, a place in my heart, that sacred heaven within.